Moneymane in the thing, of a T and playing no games. Should already know my name when I speak NCC play. Got my YouTube poppin', man. Like, subscribing, everything in between. You already know. Moneymane. You already know.
Tumor is very high grade, invading through the bladder wall, not into the muscle layer, something we call very high risk, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. So we did discuss options. We discussed some options of treatment in the bladder, and we discussed bladder removal as well. Given his commitments to his family and to the team elected to undergo bladder removal, we performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder. And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
You can clap. It's okay. Rick was aware of what was transpiring.
Hold on. My fault, I'm late, y'all. And I got like Kenny Pickett. That thing low.
I appreciate you all coming today. Thank God that we're here today. We're going to get started with sort of like a
Can y'all hear it good?
timeline on what's all has been transpiring. I know you're probably thinking something's going to happen today that ain't going to happen. I don't know where you get the news from.
I think it was Bladder. I went back though.
Like we did our team, and it was so wonderful seeing the team yesterday. My God, it was so darn wonderful.
Can y'all hear that? That thing low.
Every step of the way, so we wouldn't have to explain every.
It's low. It ain't on my end.
Phenomenal. I wish we could show you all that same video. It was extraordinary. I think Bucky's going to put it on his YouTube channel soon after this. But let's get started. Let's kind of give them. Let's walk them through. Can we do that? Is that okay with you all? Can we walk you through? Let's go, Law.
Okay, so as you guys know, Coach has his other health issues, his vascular stuff. So every year, Coach goes for a CT scan of his vascular pattern to make sure the blood clots are away. So with this scan, everything turned out really great from the vascular side. About 2 weeks later, we get a text from his primary care doctor that said, I need to talk to you and Coach. We need to refer you guys to a urologist. So about 3 days later, we go see a urologist. They go in for a quick procedure. The urologist told us, hey, within 10 minutes, I can tell you guys if he's going to need another procedure or if we just need to do these follow-up appointments. And the doctor told us, okay, you guys are going to need another procedure. I'm going to refer you to my colleague, Dr. Kurkasia. But at this point, you have a bladder tumor. And from there, we'll go get it removed. And then Dr. Kurkasia, it was, go ahead.
Yeah, so we proceeded with removal of the bladder tumor. It showed a very aggressive
Let's go backwards because you guys gave me options that scared me to death.
Oh, well, once we'll get there.
I'll get there.
Okay, sorry.
We removed the tumor. It was very high grade, invading through the bladder wall, not into the muscle layer, something we call very high risk, non-muscle invasive bladder cancer. So we did discuss options. We discussed some options of treatment in the bladder, and we discussed bladder removal as well. Given his commitments to his family and to the team elected to undergo a bladder removal, we performed a full robot-assisted laparoscopic bladder removal and creation of a new bladder. And I am pleased to report that the results from the surgery are that he is cured from the cancer.
Y'all heard that?
Clap. It's okay.
Bucky live, but
Rick was aware of what was transpiring, and he's been A1 and down there. Just a blessing. Came to Texas to see me.
y'all want me to switch the well off?
But this was not an easy task because it was a changing kind of a lifestyle. And with Lauren and I coming from Jackson, this is how many surgeries?
As of from 2021, this is surgery number 14.
Surgery number 14. I had more surgeries out of the game than I did in the game. Like, what is going on? So, but they were so wonderful. You were such a blessing, guiding me to, taking me through.
Y'all want me to start it over on well off?
Every darn detail so that I could make an educated decision, which some didn't want me to go that way. They wanted me to go the other way. But I trusted and believed in you 100%. And the process wasn't easy. Just like it was some scenes that you saw, all the bull junk that transpired on draft day. It wasn't just that.
He didn't even
It
get
was
that
just, I
part.
knew as well, I had a surgery coming up. My sons to this day don't know what transpired. I just told them something with my foot, again, because I wanted them to focus on making the team and not focused on dad. So they really don't know. My daughters do. And this joker right here, much love to my son, Junior, who have not. Surgery number 14, I had more surgeries out of the game than I did in the game. Like, what is going on? So, but they were so wonderful. You were such a blessing, guiding me to, taking me through,
Y'all can hear it better.
realizing every darn detail so that I
I'm
could
close to
make
the mic, man, John.
decision, which some didn't want me to go that way. They wanted me to go the other way. But I trusted and believed in 100%. And the process wasn't easy. Just like it was some scenes that you saw, all the bull jump that transpired on draft day. It wasn't just that. It was just, I knew as well, I had a surgery coming up. My sons to this day don't know what transpired. I just told them something with my foot. Again, because I want them to focus on making the team and not focus on dad. So they really don't know. My daughters do. This joker right here. Much love to my son, Junior, who have not left my side since we found out what was taking place. Not one day. He's been with me here, been with me, texting with me everywhere, every day, and I've seen his handsome face. And I love you to life, son, and I thank you for everything you bring to the table. But this wasn't easy. Man, everybody, get checked out. Because if it wasn't for me getting tested for something else, they would have stumbled up on this. And make sure you go to get the right care, because without wonderful people like this, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today, because it grew so expeditiously, I can say. But please get yourself checked out, especially African American men. We don't like going to the doctors. We don't like nothing to do with the doctor. You know that. So I'm not just talking to the brothers. I'm talking to my Caucasian brothers, my Hispanic brothers, my Asian brothers, my everybody, and my sisters. And that's all y'all. Get checked out, because it could have been a whole another gathering if I had. I'm thankful. It's been a tremendous journey. It's been tough. I think I dropped 25 pounds. I was like an Atlanta Falcon prime at one point. You know, and just dealing with the catheter, dealing with all the stuff that I had to deal with. And right now I'm still dealing with going to the bathroom. Like, it's a whole life change. Like, I can't, I'm gonna be transparent, I can't be like I used to be. It's totally different. And she not only is a blessing, but she provided other persons that have gone through what I've gone through, so that I can talk to them and get some solace and understand like what I'm facing, not just from a doctor, but from another individual. And to have had to know, like, it's a totally different life. I mean, thank God, I'm now, I depend on depend. You know, I truly depend on depend. Like, I cannot control my back. So I get up and go to the bathroom already 4 or 5 times a night. But then I'm sitting up there, waking up, you know, like my grandson. We in the same thing. You know, we got the same problem right now. We're going through the same trials and tribulations. We try to see who has the heaviest bag at the end of the night. It's ridiculous. But I'm making a joke out of it, but it's real. Like, it is real, it is real, it is real. So if you see porta potty on the sideline, it's real. Okay? I'm just telling you right now, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see practice, you're gonna see one, because it is unbelievable. Like dozing off and waking up. The first thing I'm grabbing my truck to see if I feed on myself. And it's just totally different. And I know it's a lot of people out there going through what I'm going through and dealing with what I'm dealing with. And let's stop being ashamed of it. And let's deal with it. And let's deal with it head on. And so many other companies out there do a wonderful job, but I'm thankful that we have a relationship with the Fed and we're making some other products and trying to make other products to help all of us through. But it's been tremendous. These two, Lauren came down to Texas and was there with me during the whole way, walking our miles in the morning because the doctor said, you better walk. And we did it until it was some point that I couldn't even get out of bed for a week at a time. You know, but she was there. I remember yelling 2 o'clock. I'm like, Lord! You know, because I got 2 bags, right? One was what?
All 3 urine. The one was filled quickly, very quickly.
Like blood. It just looked bad. You know, I'm fishing with 2 bags, you know, trying to make life happen. And couldn't come around my team, and I wanted to be here with my team. I wanted to see the new talent that we brought in. I wanted to see them work, see them train, coach them. And I couldn't, but slowly but surely I built myself back up to where I'm able, I'm strong, I'm ready. I'm still probably about 12 pounds down. We'll get that right. I'm gonna fill these overalls up like no other. But it has been a tremendous journey, and I'm truly thankful that God is so good. God is so good. You have no idea. You have no idea how good God has been for me to be here. You have no idea. Thank you. Thank you, Lord.
Up 20. I think he probably could, but I don't know. Strength related, yep.
I never once through this whole journey said, God, why me? Because I would have to say, God, why me you sitting up here in front of these wonderful people? Why you give me the position of the head football coach of the prestigious university? Why you allow me to father 5 wonderful kids? Why you give me these relationships with these wonderful people? Why me, Lord? Did I have some of the things that I have? I can never say that. I can never say the other side because I don't have to ask that. I said, Lord, whatever it is that you're doing, let me know what it is so I can expedite the process. Because I know you've got me. I've seen you have my back. I've seen you there in the midst of storms when nobody knew I was going through hell. I've seen you guide me, bring me through. Lord, I would never say what I need, but let me know what I need to do so that I can help. And there's some people out there right now dealing with the same issue, affected by that C word that we usually, when we hear that word, is normally a life sentence attached to it. But not this time. But not this time. Because God got me. And I don't take it for granted. I don't want you to take it for granted. Anybody out there, I don't want anybody to take it for granted because it's real. Everybody in this room, I guarantee you, have been affected by that C word somewhere in your life. Some parent, some friend, some loved one, somebody has been affected or infected. Some people have beat it. Remember the player that beat it on that team, right? Family members have beat it. And I mean, I think I have a wonderful team, man. We're going to beat it, ain't we? It's beaten. Amen. God, I thank you. I thank you. I thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Everybody in my corner on my team. I thank you for this wonderful university for backing me, just giving me time to heal and to come back better than ever. Now, questions. Let's go.
Start with Romy.
Coach, wonderful to see you. Oh, okay. Coach, wonderful to see you.
Wonderful to see you too.
Congratulations on the great news.
You've been cheating on us with the Broncos.
Well, but not today. I love
I
that.
appreciate it.
A question for you and also a question for Doc. For Doc, just curious, moving forward, what does this look like? Does anything change in regard to his day-to-day? And then coach, as you look through, you're talking about, you never said why. Okay, okay.
Yeah, day to day, I think will, for most patients, becomes just a new way of life. But outlook, very good. We'll just keep them on routine surveillance scans. Other than that, nothing else.
They help me with the speed problem.
Coaches,
You gotta think of like, I'm too old for this.
as you look back and you said, you never asked why me, you've always been this very positive person. When you look at the challenge outside of the physical challenges, kind of mentally, emotionally, what has been the biggest challenge for you in this process?
Getting people to understand that it ain't about me, it's about y'all. Everything I deal with is like a tool to reach more, to affect more, to challenge more, to love more, to give more. That's what this is about. This ain't about me. Because for me to go through this, the devil and God have me consider myself a friend. This Bible, if you don't know. Go ahead and try it. I know he gonna praise me. I know he gonna magnify me. I know he gonna glorify me. And that's what it's transpired. So I don't mind going through the afflictions I go through because I know the result. And we helping some folks today. There's some folks right now calling the doctors, scheduling checkups. There's some wives out there say, baby, I told you. It's some whosoever wills that ain't been to see a doctor in years, but they don't go get checked up. Because if it can happen to prime, maybe you can have to just understand. They may not have the speed, they may not have the ability to maneuver, but they got that will. And that's what. I miss you, girl.
Hey, Coach, over here, Patrick, Associated Press, two-parter on staff the first one first, and that's, you had a very powerful video yesterday, you're just going to put out about, planning for well and how emotional that
Yes.
was. Can you, going back to that moment and to this point and being cured in this announcement, could you have imagined this point? What was that journey like? And hearing the words "Game is secured," what did that mean to you?
Well, first things first. You don't want to be a fool and leave and not have your business affairs in order. So I'm trying to do very manager as well as my attorneys. And the funny thing is about that, you see that they're ranking your kids again. Let me see. Shilo deserves well, see, she left Colorado to go elsewhere. Let me see. Like you really going through this stuff. Making sure your mama straight out too. You rank your kids too. I'm not gonna worry. So you have to deal with that and going through that so you're straight. But the second part of that question was
Basically, just reflecting back on from that point to this point, how, I guess, the range of emotions you experienced.
I'm always positive, man. I would get upset when my body don't allow me to do the things that I want to do. And she can attest to that. I mean, you gotta understand, I'm out in the morning at 7 a.m. Lord, let's go, baby. Let's hit this ball. Let's hit this ball. And I got 2 bags full of blood and urine with me walking. Like I'm like, let's go, because you know what? Doc told me I gotta walk. Right?
Yep.
And I walked for 1.3, right, at least 1.3 minutes. Yeah, so until the time that I could. So I never look down. I'm always looking up and I'm always trying to go get it because I want to be the best prime I could be for everybody. Everybody.
And then my second part was, sorry about playing football, we have a great coaching staff. How much do you rely on them? How much do you rely on them this season? Maybe to help out.
I rely on them. I'm back, baby. I don't rely on them if I'm going to be with them. Remember around that state they come from. Okay, so we're going to come from one another. And I love them. We have a wonderful staff. And thank God that they're good enough that I don't have to babysit. I don't have to be there every minute too. And I know they got that. It ain't like I told them anything. I think they found out yesterday, like the team found out. They didn't know. And first of all, let me thank God for our team, Sam, our team that didn't disclose this to anyone. We did a good job. Usually you have a couple of leads, but we were pretty good, and we didn't disclose this to anyone. You guys definitely would have told me. So I on the Sarah plug on the phone. You connected to everybody. Next question.
Ryan Scholes from Bladder Report. You spoke about this at the beginning of the presser, but what kind of support have you felt from the guys on your team, both the football team and medical?
Football team don't know, didn't know. So Lauren and a few people, but that's a true blessing for us, and thank you so much. I have you up on the Sarah the plug in my phone. You connected to everybody. Next question.
Ryan Scholes from Ralph Report. You spoke about this at the beginning of the presser, but what kind of support have you felt from the guys on your team, both the football team and medical?
Football team don't know, didn't know. So Lauren and a few people, but our medical team, I know I keep saying it, but she is a gift from God. She really is. You have no idea the sacrifices she made to make sure I was comfortable. She does it for other patients as well, but she is a tremendous blessing, her and her family. So I'm truly thankful that you could tell when you have a doctor that care and they're invested in it, they're invested in making sure you okay to details and all the persons that I was connected to understand what I'm up against.
Adam, what's your Tiger 24/7 Sports?
How you doing, Adam?
Doing well. Lauren, I actually wanted to ask you a question. You've been with Coach Prime through his foot issues as well. What's it been like just being by his side and seeing the resiliency that he's had over the years?
Pretty amazing. He's never folded, not one time. Even when he was making a decision on what treatment route to go on, everything was for, no question, it was for his sons and for the football team. He knew his two things in life.
Don't forget my daughters, man. I got 2 girls.
Sorry, yeah, all kids.
They're going to be mad. Yeah,
all 5 of them. But he's never folded nor waved, not one time. Everything is, you couldn't ask for sometimes a better patient because he wants to get up and get going right away. So it's been awesome. It's been a hectic journey. It's been a lot, but there's a blessing, right, in disguise with all this. So.
Hey, Coach. So glad you're doing well.
What's going on, boss?
What's going on? Doc was kind of sharing the details there of when you were kind of presented with a big decision when you found out about the cancer. Can you kind of just take us into that and why you went down the path you did?
Well, Doc, can you explain what went along with the different decisions?
Sure. Yeah. So the type of cancer he has a very high recurrence rate, and there can be progression as well. So the options for that type of cancer is to treat it within the bladder, which would be a long series of treatments, 3 years coming down to my office, getting the treatments in the bladder with still a 50% chance of recurrence. And so that was when we talked, his values did not align with that. His values aligned with being there for his family and for the team, and wanted to move forward with the curative option, which was the bladder removal.
Coach, you admitted it was scary when you heard the original diagnosis. When did you realize you were going to be able to coach again? And is that the plan to coach?
I always knew I was going to coach again. I didn't realize I was going to coach again. I was always going to coach. It was never in my spirit, in my heart, that God wouldn't allow me to coach again. That's never thought like that. It's just that I didn't want to be running down to the hospital once a week when I got all this on my plate. I didn't want that. And I was even like, okay, can they bring one of the machines and put them in the office? I'm serious, like dead serious.
We had a lot of conversations.
Yeah, a lot of conversations. Yeah. And Doc would look at me like, he is crazy.
No.
I saw it in your eyes. He is crazy. Is he like this when he coached? Yeah. But we worked it out.
Brian, go ahead.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Boulder Daily Camera. I have 2 questions for you. First off, this whole offseason seems like it's been quite an emotional journey for you between becoming a grandfather and seeing your sons go to the NFL and all this. What's this offseason been like for you, just that emotional?
It's been wonderful. It's been a blessing. A lot of blessings comes with the luggage of tribulation and trials. But if you built for the trials, you enjoy the journey. See, most people are result type oriented people. Like they just want the money, they want the goal, they want the dream. I love the process. I love the journey. I'm a attracted to it. I'm dedicated to it. I love it. I eat and sleep and drink it. I love the journey. So understanding the journey that I've been on each year has been tremendous. And we're only in the beginning of it. And we already got one win stacked up. So I'm happy.
So along with that, that leads into my follow-up is that yesterday you had the team meeting. You enjoy that journey as well. How good was it for you to get back in front of your team and
wonderful.
Just be where you'd like to be?
Oh my God, wonderful. I mean, I'm sitting up there seeing new faces. I'm seeing new body types. Swayze has done our head strength and conditioning, done a wonderful job. Some of the players I know and I ain't recognizing. Like, good Lord, Lou, I've been working. You know, they've been calling, DMing me, texting me. They've been staying in contact, but it's another thing to see them and just to see their faces when I'm up there speaking to them, as well as this morning, because they got a lot of things to do academically and wholeheartedly this morning that they're doing. But it was wonderful just to be back. See the new field, the new turf is unbelievable. Thank you, Rick. And I mean, the new turf, you guys don't understand. Like, I don't know if any of you have yards like at your cribs, but it's something about, I don't know if it's the mist or the dew, but it gets a little slippery in the afternoons, early morning. That's what the field does. So we have a wonderful AD that wanted to eliminate that so that we could make sure we have every possibility of getting to the playoffs and having a suitable field. So that was behind the thought process.
Hey, Coach, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Back. Maybe more for your doctors rather than you, but what is the process of a bladder, I guess, removal, and like, what did you go through during that whole process, Coach, of, you know, having your bladder taken out in a prosthetic?
For the doctors first.
Yeah, so thanks for the question. At the University of Colorado, UC Health, we usually do the procedure robotically. So it's a laparoscopic surgery where we attach a robot to the patient and then we do all the maneuvering of the robot. And then once the bladder comes out, we also take some lymph nodes, make sure it hasn't spread, and it didn't. And then we make a new bladder for people. We use their own intestines. So they don't have to take immunosuppression, but it is a new way of life and it is a learning curve for sure.
And you got to understand when all that is going on, you finally wake up and you try to move. It feels like everything inside of you. I think we have clips of this stuff. We got receipts to everything, but it was dynamic. It was tough. It wasn't a cakewalk. It wasn't easy. Even using the bathroom thereafter was a challenge because they wouldn't let me leave until I used the bathroom. So thank God we got that through. Yeah, that was a fight. That was a fight. It was a fight. But we made it. We made it.
It was a fight.
Thought we like, yeah, it was a fight.
Hey, Coach, Leo Barrett with Scope of Sports.
How you doing?
There's been a lot of support from your fan base throughout this time, and the questions. Do you have a message to them and the people who outside your extended family who have been supporting you?
Love them. I appreciate them. I adore them. I don't take them for granted. I'm gonna just roll down these names real quick because I just feel compelled. Okay, Travis Hunter, Nate Newton, Michael Irvin, Redmond, Corey Fuller Hart, Pastor Keon, Pastor Dewey, Deshaun Jackson, Alfonso Williams, Rick George, Cedric Buckley, Pretty Tone is what they call it. Reginald Calhoun, Wheezy, Lil Twist, Constant, Sam, Jose, KK and Mont, Pac-Man, Jones, Big George, Sap, and Little George, Leon and Jennifer. They all came to visit. Leon and Jennifer is there every day. You have no idea what that did for me. Just to get visits. First of all, I didn't want to see anybody. I'm 180 pounds soaking wet at that time. I didn't want to see nobody. I didn't want to see nobody seeing me down and I'm barely moving around the house, walking like Fred G. Sanford. And the G ain't for good. And it wasn't a good look, and I like to be strong and I like to be me. But I'm thankful that they came to give me love and support and to pray for me. DC Youngfly called me this morning, prayed for me. Like he called it down from heaven. DC, I love you, boy, and I appreciate you. Let me tell you something. Randy Moss called me every other day to make sure I was straight. Randy Moss prayed for me. He and his wife told me what I need to be doing. He's gone through some things very similar, but Randy Moss, man. I love him to life, love him more than ever. I prayed he told me he's going to come to the game this year. I pray that, but he gave me so much strength and so much guidance and so much love, respect, and appreciation. Thank you, Randy. I really appreciate you. I really do. But there's so many people reached out, to me, DM me and text me and try to get at me. I think we changed numbers a couple of times. We got one more number change as well. So I apologize to those of you that hadn't got back to, but it's going to be another number change. I'm just letting you know. Yes.
So this is a scary diagnosis. I understand if you don't get early detection like you do, it can be as dangerous as some of the most deadly cancers.
Yes.
Can you talk, both of you, maybe a little bit about that initial fear?
Well, the initial thing you do is what we all do. We Google. And that's the wrong thing to do because they tell you you're gonna die, dog. I mean, like they pretty much say that when you Google it, and you don't want to see that mess. Whoever's doing Google, you need to change it up because that ain't the thing to look at when you're going through what I went through. Like you got about 30 days, man. Like that's the way it seems like it's talking to you, and you don't want that. And you got to. That's why you got to rely on your faith. You got to rely on your faith and these wonderful people that's telling you the truth. Like, Doc, shoot it straight. Yeah, when they start turning their head to the side, it's getting ready to come. It's real. But she never falsified anything. She told me what was 100 and never said, well, you should do this and you should do that. She just explained everything to me so that I can make the decision that I felt like I needed to make for me and my family. Great question.
A couple more, Jeff.
Can the doctor address that as well?
Yes.
How scary this cancer is?
Yeah. So the bad side of this cancer is, if it does progress to the muscle, the rate of metastasis is about 50%. Only about 10% of people live 5 years, even with our current medical treatment, if it metastasized. So, very lucky to have found it at this stage where it was still, I could say the word cure, because I don't use that word lightly as a cancer doctor. And I think, there's a lot of patients where we don't have that same conversation.
So I'm thankful for the checkup, and I fight them on going to get the checkups. So I'm telling you all again, please, not just you people out there watching, but you people in here, get checkups. Please go get checkups.
Do you want to share the timeline on the checkup versus the surgery or not?
It's quick.
How much time did
Go
you
ahead.
have to make that decision?
Yeah, we were in spring ball during the time. So he had the imaging beginning of spring ball or mid spring ball. By beginning of May, the surgery was already done. So it went quick, within a month, less than a month.
Yeah.
Over to your right, for you and the doctor, if possible. Chip Legwell, ESPN. I've known several people, including my dad, who've had this, and they often speak of the frustration of just dealing with the day-to-day of going to the bathroom or other activities you took for granted. Did you have that frustration, anger at any point during the initial?
No, I thank God for the pen because I got help. But early on, early on, I tried to do my own thing and order me some drawers off Amazon that was gonna catch the pee at night, and it didn't do a good job. And now my housekeeper's got to come and change the sheets every day. But it's tough. But I was warned about the trials and what I'm going to have to go through. And it's a whole new lifestyle. That's pretty much how Doc explained it to me. It's a whole new lifestyle. I already have a new lifestyle. I got 8 toes, man. Like I'm sitting up here talking to you with 8 toes. Like and half of my legs are cut out like shark bites. So I'm built for this, man. I'm built for this. I'm the gentleman standing right by you just went through some trials and tribulations, and he's standing up there looking as good as me with his hat on. So I pray for him, and I love him to life, and he's a champion to all of us. He's fought back, and now he's back on the horse, literally, and he's doing his thing.
You've kind of touched on it, but what was it like staring death in the face and dealing with the reality?
I didn't stare death in my face. I stared life in the face, man. Man, you think I'm playing when I tell you I'm God's guy. I really am. I'm allowed to go through these trials and tribulations. touch and reach and bless people with my words, with the energy, with that thing that God gave me. So I never thought about no death. You know, I had to make a will because I want to be a business. I want to be a good steward, you know, for my kids and for my family. But no, I got too much life to be thinking about death. Too much life. I got too much life in me, and I got work to do. We got to win the third championship. You talking about death? No, God definitely ain't getting ready to take me before that.
Yeah, Mark Kisla, Denver Gazette. You just touched on that, and we heard very clearly there was no doubt in your mind you were going to coach again.
Right.
But when you're taking your walk with the two bags or fishing with the two bags, how did it reaffirm, or how did you reflect on where football and coaching fits in your life, and why you want to do this?
Football, the decision I made and the surgery I chose was based on not just family, it was based on football. Based on, I didn't want to be going weekly to the hospital while I know I got practices. So football is in there. My faith is number one. You know, football is somewhere down the line, you know, behind family and all of that. But my faith is definitely number one. So I never second guessed that. And we're here, man. Too blessed to be stressed.
Coach, you and I talked enough to know that where you and I both sit, we look at those opportunities for testimony, which you're certainly doing here today. What were you, or how were you communicating with your team during this time when there wasn't much information out there? What are you saying to them now about this?
I wasn't really communicating with my team much because I didn't FaceTime because, you know, even with my kids, I think I made a mistake in FaceTime Shedeur one time. And he's like, "What's wrong with you?" Like, you know. But I didn't do it with my team, but I talked to them. And but sometimes I would talk and my voice was really raspy, and I really, you could tell I was sick. But just the message of hope I've always exuded. Just the message of, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna get through this. Well, let's just stay focused on what you got because I'm gonna be all right. That's pretty much was my message. And I would keep in touch with the different coaches and challenge them to go to the next level. In my absence, they didn't know what was going on. They just knew it had to be something if I'm not here, because they know I love to sleep here, not just coach here.
Coach Prime, Kelly Worthman with CBS Colorado. Question perhaps for both you and the doctor. You say that this is also, you're a vessel for the message to get yourself checked, no matter who you are or where you are. But I wonder if there's things a person should be looking out for to know that they might be at risk or perhaps are in the condition that you were, Coach.
Yeah, so I am also grateful to be here to talk about bladder cancer. So bladder cancer is the fourth most common cancer in men. The early signs are usually blood in the urine. Blood in the urine in absence of infection is never normal and should always get checked out. I think people should see their primary care doctors, as Coach mentioned, to initiate that. But I think, you know, just really making sure that you're going to your primary care doctor visits, staying well, eating well, don't smoke. Coach was never a smoker, and it's one of the people that just unfortunately got bladder cancer, but that's also something that's very heavily associated with bladder cancer.
I didn't have any signs whatsoever. I wasn't on any chart, any list for what this would obtain, you know, to obtain bladder cancer. But it is what it is. That's why I know I'm a messenger, man. Sweetheart, I'm a messenger, just delivering a message to all. Yes, ma'am.
And to that point, what would be your message to people who might feel embarrassed or scared of what they could find if they were to go check it on there? How would you inspire them?
Do you rather be dead? Or would you rather be here dealing with something and being blessed to work with a wonderful doctor like this that no, she ain't no joke. Like is I don't know if you said this, Doc, I think I might have dreamt it, but I think you said that as good as I was, you better.
I am very grateful to be part of your care team, and I do not remember saying that.
I think you said that, Doc.
No.
I think you said that. No. I don't know if I dreamt that, but I thought you said that. So I was confident.
Courtney Fromm with Fox 31. Glad you're doing okay. Question for Doc. Was there any possibility that the new bladder could be rejected by his body?
So we use people's own small intestine, so there's no chance of rejections. They don't have to take any immunosuppressants, anything like that. The bad thing with immunosuppressants is they also increase infection risk. So the natural choice is something that's already their own, and it can be formed into kind of a ball, which is the same shape as a urinary bladder. Works a little bit differently, but does the job very well.
We'll close it out.
Okay. Coach Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow, my man.
Great to see you.
You know, I missed you, dog.
I missed you too. I'm really glad that you're doing better.
There you go.
Yeah, really happy to see you again.
Thank you.
Today.
Jack is a legend, baby.
Wonderful.
I just love your sense of humor about this whole thing. Just where does that come from, making jokes, and just how much does that kind of help the process?
There's a scripture that says God uses the foolish things to confound the wise. No symptoms, no nothing. Healthy, going in there to look at something else, you find something else. Bless me with this wonderful doctor that is better at her game than I was at mine. And I'm on assignment, man. I'm on assignment and I'm in alignment with where I'm supposed to be. I'm not lost. I'm not here by mistake. God planted me here. Boulder, Colorado? Who would ever thought you come from Jackson State to Boulder, Colorado? That don't make sense, but I'm here. And I'm thankful. So I'm happy and elated about everything, and especially this opportunity that I have to coach these young men and to lead some of these women that are part of our organization, a part of this program. I'm so thankful to be back in Boulder. You have no idea. But I never doubted one bit that I would be. But I know it was just a matter of time. So sometimes it may not happen when you desired it to happen, but it's just a matter of time. And I'm thankful that the matter of time that God chose to keep me there in Texas, to rehabilitate me, to bless me, to inspire me, to feed me with words and that spirit and that fight, and that I was going to come back here right on time, praying for my sons, praying for my daughters, praying for my team. And my team told me so many wonderful things, and they text me so many wonderful things, and they DM so many wonderful things, that I love these young men to life. And I'm thankful that God chose me to coach them and to be right here. Jack Harlow. Follow Jack Harlow. Did I say it right?
Jack, C-A-R.
Carlo. See, I messed it up again. Jack Carlo. We're at Jack Carlo? Jack _ Carlo. He needs at least 10,000 new followers. All right? At least 10,000. And stay out them DMs because they get you in trouble, dog. I'm telling you. From experience, I'm telling you. Thank you. God bless you all. Appreciate it.
Wow. Look here. Wow. I wasn't trying to talk. I already got it up, Maria. Hold on now. Hold on. I already got it up. I can't never surprise y'all with nothing. But yeah, so let's just play this right here. The devil ain't about to get none of us. He ain't about to get none of us. He ain't about to get none of us.
Feet on the pavement, trying to dodge Satan, fighting temptations, God sends salvation. Haters keep hating, it's love the foundation. Heavenly grace, no time for vacation. Devil tried to trap me, but he lame. Holy Spirit with me, bring the flame. Dodging all the evil, changing lanes. God's words a sword, cutting chains. Grace on my shoulder, sins getting colder. Pray through the night, faith only bolder. Armor on my chest, spirit a soldier. God got the plan, he the controller. Jesus in my life, got the king's crown. Lifting up my brothers when they down. Shouting out his name, won't be drowned. Love and light, it's all around. Devil tried to trap me, but he lame. Holy Spirit with me, bring the flame. Dodging all the evil, changing lanes. God's words a sword, cutting chains. Hustling for my soul, prayer my ammo. Faith in my heart, I'm ready to go. Run this race, fast, not slow. God by my side, I glow.
Then nobody expect that. I thought it was his leg. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought it was his leg. Like they been saying, you know, that's what he told Shedeur and them. But when I put 2 and 2 to make 4, appreciate it, y'all. When I made 2 and 2 to make 4, it seemed like maybe he told Shedeur, or Shedeur, that when he FaceTimed him, when he well, nah, that would have been sooner than that. That would have been way back then. I was trying to connect it with Shedeur playing a little iffy, but he ain't even do bad the first day of training camp. But you know that training camp about to start right now, so I'm gonna see. I'm still gonna go live later because we got to talk about what's going on, Kenny Pickett and all that. But back to Coach Prime, because that's what this live is right here, man. That's crazy. And a lot of people going through stuff like that. We just don't hear about it. And, you know, we just get to see because Coach Prime is a celebrity and, you know, he a big-time coach and a big-time person. So we get to see it from his point of view because we're going to watch the well-off video. If y'all stay, we're going to watch the well-off video. And, you know, you just don't hear about everyday people going through some stuff like this, man. That's why I told y'all it was bigger. I think 420 said what I had said, it's bigger than football. And I told you it's bigger than football. We in a spiritual warfare. We in a spiritual warfare, and it ain't no way other to explain. Even stuff that going through in your life. It ain't just Coach Prime, it just ain't me. Cause look, I'm down like Kenny Pickett now. I'm down like Kenny Pickett. I was running, working out. I pulled my hamstring, y'all. I'm down like Kenny Pickett. That's why y'all seen me getting up, moving around. I had the ice on my leg. But nah, the devil trying to trap me, but he lame. And I ain't about to let him do it. I ain't about to let him do it. Always focusing on the lack. I'm telling you, I just did it this morning. I can feel it pulling right now. But yeah, man, shout out to all y'all fathers that done beat cancer, and condolence to the ones that done passed on. I'm telling you, we gotta, women too, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta go get checked out. I know men stubborn sometimes, even me. But you know, I got checked out earlier this year. Back in when was it? It was earlier this year. Whenever, I can't even remember what day it was. Nah, it might have been toward the end of last year. But yeah, I got checked out. It wasn't that long. It wasn't over a year ago, I'll tell you that. Right now to get there, cryo table. That ain't the same thing, GG. But yeah, unless you're doing just recovery today. But yeah, that ain't the same thing. But yeah. But nah, they good though. You going though. Cause I be getting up about 5:30 in the morning. Really before that, 4:30 in the morning. Get to the gym about 5:30. Then I got my sauna in here right here, my portable sauna. But I've been trying to get back outside and ease back into it. But I was sprinting today, and then I heard it. I felt it pop. I was like, dang, I'm down for at least 2 weeks running wise. I'm still gonna work out though. But let's take a look at this right here. It's too loud.
What room are we going to be in?
Afterwards.
Thank you so much.
You're so lovely. Let me get
Hey,
Kim is
son.
going to be your nurse again.
Okay.
So she'll be right in, okay?
Y'all can hear it. Y'all good?
So let me tell you what's going on right now. Right now, we're in the hospital. I don't even know what time it is. But we're ready to have a surgery on bladder.
Hello, sir.
There she go.
You just keep eating like
I
this.
know.
Just let y'all know, I'm gonna have to pause it every once in a while, just like this, I ain't doing no copy right now.
How are you? Oh, I like that. Got your nice warm robe on for the day.
She's been awesome.
No,
She's
sorry you're here,
Yeah, I mean too.
but you know what? You're in great hands.
It
I'm
is.
gonna take good care of you.
I'm gonna get into that.
You're gonna get into this. Don't put anything in your pockets. Okay. Let me get you some warm wipes.
It's been wonderful. You could tell by the familiarity that we've been here before. I can't even get myself to say it. Hey, what's going on?
We are at the hospital because we are dealing with.
Hold on, that the singer, ain't it? What her name? Jano, the Oku. Oh no, that what's her name? Who is this? Yeah, Crib Brown, Tran, yeah. She dating Brian? Hold on, Carucci? She talking to Cole Prime? What happened? Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Since when? Since when? Well, I tell you, he got a type for sure. He definitely got a type.
We are dealing with bladder cancer. And
I ain't getting this pregnant. I ain't know.
he is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines. And this option was, I guess, the best because it fully removes the cancer to ensure that it doesn't come back, because it was close to his muscle. So yeah, we are here to fully remove the bladder.
Texting the boys. It's their first day of practice today.
Calm down.
And I'm excited. It's kind of the first day that we've been apart.
Look here, Patrick. I can tell Deion type though. Like light skin, pretty model type. That's the only thing he met with. That's all I'm saying. And I guess Shedeur got the same type.
Long time. Love you, son, and proud of you.
I can't stand Crib Brown.
You? I can't.
And he 57. She 37, he 57.
Wait to hear. How today went. Gotta get ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready mentally, emotionally. Last night was tough. Yesterday was tough. Because I had to make a will. That's not easy at all. To think that you may not be here.
Say almost stop. And right now, sir, NR, Bucket girl is light skin. She got a BBL. Yeah.
But you want to make sure everybody's straight.
This is number 14, by the way.
Surgery?
Yeah. Since
Yolanda, like I told you, I gotta keep pausing it. So don't get upset, cause I ain't playing it like that. I ain't doing no copyright. But me and Yolanda, Coach Brown had bladder cancer. They got it removed. He all good. We watched the press conference already. You can rewatch the live after I'm done. And then we watching Well Off Media. Bucky uploaded the video while he was doing the press conference. So we watching that right now. The whole process of him getting the bladder removed.
2021.
Oh.
I don't know. It's 2025.
Yeah, they athletic
Whoa.
trainer.
How do you feel?
There you go. All set.
You're still lucky I went counted last night. I went in your chart. 14.
What? Surgery is here?
2021.
Wow.
So the room that you guys are going into this afternoon,
Good.
you still feel safe where you're living?
Safe?
Yeah.
Yep, sure do.
You don't have any jewelry on you?
Nope.
Okay. You didn't bring any knives, guns, pepper spray, alcohol, drugs with you?
Brought a good old sign. I brought a good old sign.
I said not with Sunday, but I was looking.
You might have a gun. Son got guns.
All right, they ordered some labs, so I'm gonna draw those at the time.
Yeah.
As we do your ID.
I don't even really know how to do this. I just grabbed it.
Freezing.
This game, I just put this in here,
Yeah.
right? Like that?
Yep. In that little hole. You
You
gotta
gotta get all the blood.
Yeah.
So why we got 4?
We can take his A1C or
What for?
do the doctor order
What's
that?
that too?
I mean, all the needles.
Oh, this is just for your blood sugar. This is the number,
Oh,
so you
yeah.
don't feel it. And this is what's gonna collect it all.
How do I feel right now? I really don't
That's ice.
I'm okay. Thank you.
have emotions. Seems like this is like a routine now. I've been here so much. I think Lauren said this is surgery number 14. Something like that. Hadn't really hit me yet. That's what I'm here for. Hit me a little bit yesterday because I had to write out a will. And I have 2 people that
Well, I'm drinking tap water.
Lauren was one of the
I made
ones.
it this far.
You'll be straight, son. Some go down.
God, so why is there so much water right there?
I'm trying to think about that, man.
Press it one more time here.
What do people think and feel at this point?
Elaborate.
I have no thoughts, I have no feelings, I have no emotions. Like, what do you think and feel? I think I've been in surgery so many times that I'm numb to.
The process.
Sometimes it's a coping mechanism to not be able to put your face in.
Probably so.
Yeah, that's okay. We've got time to
Which it definitely
process
is.
it.
I think last time when you got your the results, me and you just kept cracking jokes. Yeah, and then the next day I just lost my mind. It just hit me out of nowhere. When you're right.
Hold on. That was 10 days before the draft. Hold on now. Cause that right around that time, all that stuff was coming out, wasn't it? Them narratives about Shedeur. I'm telling y'all, it's bigger than football. It said April 14th. NFL draft was the 24th, wasn't it?
You know, this is the same pre-op room that they took me in to take my cancer out last summer. So it's good juju.
You're in room 21?
Good morning.
Hi.
There she goes.
How are we?
Excellent.
Excellent. Brian McCurfield. Oh boy.
This is him.
Oh boy.
I like that. That statement right there put me on the top.
Well, you know what today is? It's a great day to cure cancer.
Baby.
Amen.
All right, what questions do we have before I go over the permission form?
None.
None at all.
Let's go.
Okay. All right, I have to tell you all the really horrible things that can happen. Okay. Most of the time they don't. All right. I'll let you hold this.
Good.
So remove bladder, that inside of the prostate, pelvic lymph nodes, just a few, and make the bladder. All right. The biggest risk of all of these is infection. All right. If you have any fevers or chills, you need to call me and let me know right away. Need for additional treatments or procedures. If we find something in the lymph nodes or something like that, we would absolutely recommend chemotherapy or immunotherapy afterwards. Okay. Urinary retention means you're not able to empty. Urinary incontinence, and we talked about the nighttime incontinence. Questions?
Oh yeah, but I thought the whole point of this procedure was so it wouldn't be recurrent.
Correct. But if we find something we're not expecting, like especially something in the lymph nodes, that could change the risks of recurrence a lot.
No.
That's why we remove them, because there's about a 5 to 10% chance with the pathology we started with that there's something in the lymph nodes.
So with that, when you just mentioned pathology again, when you guys take out the bladder, are you guys sending that as well for
We'll
another?
send the bladder and we'll send the lymph nodes and we'll send that to the pathologist. This time it's probably going to take about 2 to 3 weeks. So all we can do is recover and we'll deal with whatever they find later. Okay? Questions?
No, good question, though, sir.
You ready?
I was born that way.
All right, let's go. You're welcome. I'll see you back there, okay? My husband should be out to talk to you very soon.
Amen. It's family affair. Family affair. I love it.
You know what? One more question. How long, you said 4 to 5 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, till he's out?
Yep, and then I'll come talk to you guys whenever we're done.
Okay, that over?
Yep. Yeah, I always try to keep it in the family. I did a live one of these to 400 urologists, and he did the anesthesia for it, so he's my man.
Doc can't get much love.
Not this okay. Questions, concerns?
Nope.
Anything I can do for you right now?
We've been down this road 20-some times.
Yeah. I'll wait for anesthesia to come in, chat with you, and then I'll give you that heparin.
Okay.
At 7:03, plan to roll back at your OR nurse will probably be out here about 7:20, 7:25. Get back to the OR by 7:30.
Yes.
Okay, get it.
What questions do you have for me, sir?
I know I got this.
Y'all knew I was going to ask some questions.
Look here. This happened 10 days before the draft where he got diagnosed. 10 days before the draft, when Deion got diagnosed with bladder cancer. Didn't nobody know, though. Exact same time, or a week later, them narratives about Shedeur came out. Waited 3 days to get drafted. NFL collusion case, didn't nobody know about. Then Shedeur got colluded against, didn't nobody know about. A lawsuit was filed. Go watch that live if y'all want to hear last night. We had Eric Jackson on, the guy that's actually suing the NFL with a $100 million lawsuit. I'm trying to tell y'all, they're bigger than this. Is a spiritual warfare going on. And it just ain't. I see what it is now. I see what it is. It is testing everybody's faith. It's testing it. Y'all ain't gave me enough money to get the whiteboard, GG. I only get paid once a month on this thing. I need money now. The mortgage due. I gotta call pest control. I gotta pay them. My birthday coming up. I gotta get ready to go out there to Carolina to see 12. Boy, the devil. Look here. whew, it ain't even all the stress. I ain't just talking about Deion. I ain't just talking about Shedeur. I'm talking about everybody that's blessed and being touched. They going through something. They getting tested. They getting their faith to see where they mind at. Because if y'all went in here for the press conference, that man asked Deion staring death in the face. I told y'all about speaking certain stuff and saying certain stuff. Deion shut that down as soon as he said it. He didn't even let that man finish. Nah, it wasn't no death. No. You don't speak that on yourself. And don't let nobody else speak it on you neither. I'm telling you, when you touched, you can't say certain stuff and can't do certain stuff. You still human, you gonna mess up. But that, you not about to say that and put that on me. No. I rebuke that. He shut it down before that man even got done.
Everybody wants, if they need to do further treatments, we'll have to. They'll take them out when they're in there today. If there's irregular cells in them.
Oh, while they're in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Just the lymph nodes like around the bladder area. It shouldn't have.
I still can't believe they can Karuchi. I can't believe that.
Just because, I don't know if you know anything about like when cancer gets in the lymph nodes, it spreads like wildfire. Yeah, because there's like so many.
They couldn't check that before since.
Well, they wouldn't have taken them out at the first one. They were just more worried about the mass itself. But today they'll see it because I think they're kind of hidden. What she explained to me is that they're kind of hidden too, like around the bladder. And I think disruption, they didn't want to disrupt more than they did the last time.
Because did she say they're for sure gonna find something? Or more than
She says there's a good chance.
But then she said 5 to 10%.
That they're
it doesn't.
because from the last pathology, right? That it could have something in it as well.
But she's saying it with a for sure tone, and you're talking about 5 to 10%.
Yeah, I know.
It don't make sense.
I agree with you with that.
So if they find something today, they'll take it out today.
Correct. And send it with the
They'll
bladder
go right
too.
away. Would they look through the info? Sorry, I don't.
No. They'll just send it with pathology up to wherever they send it to. Yeah.
And they'll
with the bladder. Yeah. Well, no, that'll take 2 to 3 weeks.
So now we gotta wait 2 to 3 weeks to see.
So when we come back for his, because we need to come back. When we come back for his follow up.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just gonna say it again. When we come back for his follow up on the 21st or 22nd, when they take out the catheter, they'll have the results then. That should be 2 weeks.
Okay.
And if she knows,
find something, then there has to be another.
They'll talk about another treatment if it's in the lymph nodes. So he got a third option. It's called Anderson MD. It's a oncology down in Texas, in Houston. So he got a second opinion, and there was a third option treatment. It was just it was more of aggressive chemical treatment versus like the first option that we had. Again, not guaranteed, could come back kind of like the same issue.
Was it like more chemo or?
Yeah, it sounded like it was just like way more aggressive. But that's what kind of, after talking to him and then talking to the people that were on it, it's kind of like solidified his mind because I guess we didn't really know. They kind of, not that they downplayed it for us, but right, it's not in his muscle, but it's like a very aggressive. He's got a very aggressive away from it. Mm-hmm. But it's like the type that he has is very aggressive, like very, very aggressive. He said, I think it was not downplayed to us, but I don't think we understand like how aggressive it actually was or is. So after hearing that, because I was with Bucky, kind of wanted the first option, right? Like wanted him to try it. Yeah. But after hearing how aggressive it was, probably a good thing.
Since I'm there, I might as well go ahead and get my footwork though.
You can tell the people not your foot.
Whoa, you're not rubbing your foot?
Wait,
That's what you tell people.
What are your
now. It's
sons?
not your-
when your son said to me yesterday, he goes, I think my dad thinks I'm an idiot because he's walking out of the hospital. I know it's not your foot.
Get this procedure done. God is going to sustain me and maintain me.
Yes, sir.
We're going to come back better than ever. Go to Texas, relax in the country, at the ranch. Kind of rehab there and get myself together there. So I can take long walks, fish. So I have a catheter for a couple of weeks. And like I could go nowhere with a pee bag hooked onto me. It is what it is. Never doubt. Never doubt. Never ask God why. I like to know his purpose. So I can.
Come on in.
There you go, my man.
Doc, what's up?
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Can't complain.
Good, how are you guys? Things considered.
Yeah.
Good. I'm gonna be your nurse throughout your procedure today, okay? My name's Amanda. It's nice to meet you.
I think for an athlete, like when you get close, you start getting like ready. It's like, because man, it's a game, it's a challenge. Just like, let's go. We're gonna do this. Okay, son, I want you to pray.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for waking us up this morning, Lord. Forgive us for our sins, Lord. Please just watch over the doctors, watch over my dad, watch over everybody in this room. Bless their hands, Lord. Just give them the knowledge and wisdom to do what they got to do. We know you're in control of everything. You should ask and you receive, so we're asking for a great successful surgery and let them not find anything. And it is what it is. Let your will be done. Thank you for everything. Jesus' name.
You're a blessing every time. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
The spirit
No,
is.
I'm
Be praying
still
for you.
talking.
You got
I'm
this.
still talking, y'all.
You got this.
Yes, we do. Come on, everybody got something going on. We better be happy right here. We happy. What's going on with y'all? Everybody happy? You good?
Doing good, how you doing?
That's right, we good. Everybody good? You good too?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Yeah, we good. All right. Well, man. Everybody got to perk up right here. I can't be the only one come back. Y'all good in there? Everybody good?
We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I need to hear.
All right, this is where we're gonna part ways with you guys, okay?
Good night. Bye, thank you.
Where's my son?
I'm right here.
I got to chew.
Yes, sir.
It's good to hand us, right?
Yes, sir.
Where is he? There you go.
I got you, man. It's gonna be all right.
God,
We'll bring him back one piece.
us.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna bring it to you.
Appreciate you, Doc.
Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look here. Look. He ain't about to be doing nothing for a minute. Oh, man. Oh, now they out there today. Wow. They lame for that, bro. They lame for that. Y'all tripping. Yeah, he funny. Y'all tripping though. Man, Cleveland Browns, they live right now. Do y'all want me to go live right now or later? I think I need to go live later because they ain't really gonna show too much. They doing one-on-ones right now. I need to make a new live. I can't. Come on now, later. This ain't the candy. Oh, that was a good ball, yeah. That was the Carter. Carter got number 2. We'll go on later. How about that, Cody? I might go live 3 times. I might go live right now and later. I'm trying to run my checkup before the end of the month. Yeah, he might have. He might get it. I'm asking y'all, but hey, give me about 10, 15 minutes. I'll be right back. Appreciate y'all coming.
Black and gold, we ride tonight. From the mountains we rise, we fight. They doubted us, but look at prime. We ain't hard to find. Yeah.
Back in Boulder with the boots on. Coach Prime brought truth, now the root's strong. New era, new game, no coupon. Built from the soul like Phalo with the suit on. From Jackson to the Rockies, it's elevation. Black excellence, not just a sensation. It's transformation. Buffs with the patience. Now we speed like Travis in acceleration. Shedeur in the pocket with the gold drip. Haters talking loud, but they know this. We got fire in our cleats, lions in our breath. Pray before we ball, then we flex like we're blessed. Come on,
we ain't hard to find. Colorado shine. Prime time lights.
We ride for the fight.
Step on the field with purpose and pride.
Buff nation loud, we never hide.
We ain't hard to find, we just hard to stop.
Buffalo soul, we taking it to the top. HBCU roots in the altitude. Turn the code to gold, now we set the mood. Culture in my cleats, kingdom in my stride. We the new wave, let the old tide slide. Soul in my veins like Nina Simone, but the beat hit hard like Jerome, but it's gone. Buffalo's march like a war zone hymn, and you know we build different when the light gets dim. Lights, camera, prime, got the plan. Turn walk-ons to stars, that's the man. Legacy talk, but this is the now. Put some respect on the black and the brown.